Happy Nintendo Story, everybody. Man, it's great to be back. It's been a couple weeks since I recorded a brand new video for you, and I am feeling very happy to be back in my chair, back in the Nintendo Story studio, about to provide you one heck of a story. What's that? Oh, yes, I am wearing the coolest shirt ever created. Thank you for noticing. I think it suits me well. Let's go ahead and get right into it. This story comes from a very good friend of mine, somebody who's been supporting me on Instagram for several months, and for that I have to thank you. This story is coming from my good friend, Pokemonic Fighter 787. Pokemonic writes, so where do I begin? It's 1999 in Añasca, Puerto Rico. I really hope I pronounced that right. I am super white. It's the end of summer and I am headed back to school. I'm ready to go back to see my baseball teammates and all my friends. I walk in on the first day of school and everyone's glued to their Game Boy colors like some sort of zombies. And I hear them talking about Charizard, Pokeballs, and Pokemon gyms. I had no idea what they were talking about, so I just kept going on with my day. After school, I go to baseball practice, and everyone is still glued to their Game Boys like zombies. So at this point, I have to ask, what are Pokemons? What is a Charizard? What is a Pokeball? So many questions! One of my buddies graciously lent me his game for a day or two, and wow, I was missing out. I played as much as I could. I was catching everything, even Rattatas. Yes, Rattatas! I feel like there was a bit of a debate on how to pronounce that. Rattata? Rattata? It's in the anime.
My forest Pokemon, Rattata.
I'm not a real Pokemon fan, I guess. I'm sorry. After a couple days, I had to give the game back to my buddy, but I was eager to play more. So I asked my dad for Pokemon Red. Keep in mind, my dad was old school, so he would much rather me be playing outside than be turned into a Pokemon zombie. So he made a creative deal with me. My dad said that if I hit a home run in my next Little League game, that he would buy me Pokemon Red. So I started working and practicing for hours and hours. I wanted to make sure I hit that home run. Sunday, it was game time, and I was so nervous walking up to that plate. The only thing I could think about was Pokemon Red, and more importantly, how do you get a Charizard? All eyes on me, first pitch comes in, I swing with all the power a 7-year-old boy could have, and it's gone. I couldn't even believe it. I actually hit a home run. I didn't care how I played for the rest of the season. I got Pokemon Red. Pokemonic, thank you so much for being a friend, for supporting the channel, and most importantly, for submitting this awesome story. I was never athletic, so I just played Pokemon, and I was terrible at sports. But anyway, I'm sure we can all relate to this, begging our parents as we were younger, trying desperately to get that new game. I always went for the in-store approach, so I would always wait until my mom and I were actually at like Target or Walmart together, and I would just pick up the game and just bring it and be like, oh mom, look at this game, it's new and I really want it. And then she would always say, put it back. And that's the root of my problems today. Or she would be really nice and buy it for me. Love you, Mom. I'm so excited that you guys are sending in stories, interacting, and doing all that good stuff. There is some really cool stuff coming. I'm going to come out with a website pretty soon here. It's going to make it so much easier to submit a story. So it won't be this vague kind of weird email thing. There's actually going to be a form that you fill out, and it'll be so much simpler. And some rebranding, redesigning stuff. Nintendo Story is getting a makeover, baby, and I'm super excited. I say super excited a lot. Hey, do me a favor. I really want to reach out to as many people as possible. Maybe share this video. Maybe make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Give it a like. Tell a friend about it. You know, this whole thing is kind of a community, and it's just about like being able to share and cool stuff. So maybe you know somebody who has a cool Nintendo story, or maybe you know somebody that loves Nintendo and would love to hear Nintendo stories on a weekly basis. Let them know that the channel exists. I would sincerely appreciate it. For now, you can submit a story by sending an email to mynintendostory@gmail.com, or follow me on Instagram @NintendoStory and send me a DM there with your story, and it'll be guaranteed to make it into a video someday. Y'all are awesome. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys on Thursday. Until then, this has been Nintendo Story 15. Can you believe that?